Hello everyone who likes their ships to be made of hard wood. I am BorderWise, and welcome back to From the Depths, Weird and Wonderful. We are cranking through the weird and wonderful. By gum, we're going so fast. And today, second time in a row, we've got a bit of a nostalgia hit. This is the Malal's Will Reborn by Gnarlet 1. And if you don't know what the Malal's Will is, I will be very surprised. The Malal's Will was a ship made by Lathrix during one of his playthroughs of the Nita campaign. I will, future me, remember to post a link to the video where the Malal's Will first shows up, just so people can know what we're talking about. And yeah, so Lathrix, the #1 From the Depths YouTuber, as most of you are probably already aware, and if you're not, well, you know now. Surprise, it's not me. I don't know what number I am, honestly. But anyway, the Malal's Will was a very interesting ship in Lathrix's campaign, and this is a recreation of it. Not a 100% faithful recreation, because this is years old, by the way. So, well, the Malal's Will is. And Lathrix doesn't really put his stuff up on the workshop, like, ever. Like, you type in Malal's Will to the workshop, you will find this and one other craft, and that's about it. So, yeah. So, it's up to the fans. It's up to the fans to share Lathrix's stuff on the workshop, or at least to recreate it. So, it's made mostly of wood. It has a whole lot of guns on it. A very distinctive kind of shape to it. And weirdly enough, I've recently started building in a style similar to this. Like, focusing mostly on making the ship out of wood. And, like, just focusing on firepower rather than armor. And honestly, that is a very good way to play the game. Because it means that the thing does a lot of damage for the cost of it, and it's pretty cheap to repair for the most part. So, good way to build. The Malal's Will actually surprised Lathrix back in the day, simply because it remained useful, like, right up until the end of the campaign. It was actually managing to, like, take on craft that were, honestly, it shouldn't have been able to do, simply because it chucked out so much firepower. And so this version of the Malal's Will has a bunch of crams and a bunch of APS, and it's very interesting turret formation. So what do we got here? We have cram here. By the way, pretty much all of these is a mixture of explosive and incendiary. So let's go here. So we got 1403mm crams in the front, half explosive, half incendiary, 2000mm crams, half explosive, half incendiary, or actually mostly incendiary, geez. And then, what do we got? Half and half incendiary. So yeah, that's one way that this differs from the original Malal's Will, is because incendiary weapons have only been added recently to From the Depths, and of course, the Malal's Will dates from years ago, back when spamming HE at things was a good way of doing things. Then over here, what do we got here? We've got little 60mm guns. These things are the absolute business, by the way. How have you managed to do this, sir? Oh, right. I thought these were deck guns, but no. They've just got a single little tube going up through the deck. And they've got a little... what do we call it? They've got a little barbette type thingy. I need to remember to do this with my turret, simply because it looks cool. Yeah. And for aesthetic reasons, like, yeah, that is that. Right. No wonder these things popped up. I did combat test this thing a little bit. I don't know if it's as formidable as the original Malal's Will, but yeah, let's check this APS actually. Oops, required accuracy not set. Alright, so this is frag with inertial fuse. Oh yeah, that explains why they exploded during the combat test. And the HE head is, I'm guessing, this fella over here. Yep, so 37 RPM. This is the HE head, 500mm. And okay, yeah, so yeah, there's a theme going here of, like, explosive and incendiary. Yeah, so this isn't really a meta build. The original Malal's Will kind of was accidentally a meta build, I believe, because it was like a glass, like, I forget what it was armed with, whether it was armed with armor-piercing weapons or not. I need to go back and watch the old Lathrix stuff now. And we all should, really. So same thing over here. Frag. And more. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's a little bit uneven there. Yeah, lots of fire, lots of explosive. Let's see here. Mostly explosive, a little bit of fire, and mostly fire, a little bit explosive. I wonder if that's intentional. Oh well, actually, let's look at the Tetris in here. This thing is decorated to hell, and it has a style and a vibe all its own. You see, there's lots of red lights. This thing lags a little bit, so depending on your PC, you may or may not like this very much, or be able to see it particularly well. So yeah, like it's little torches here, actual smokestacks. How much deco does this have? Hold on. Blueprint maintenance tools. Okay, it's got, oh, interesting. It's got 203 mimics and about 4,000 decorations and mimics. So about, yeah, 4,000 deco. We've got detection hither and thither. By the way, I must show you, it does have dudes impaled all over. And by the way, Malal's will... that is a Warhammer 40k theme, because Lathrix likes Warhammer 40k stuff, and he always, as he says, we're the good guys, therefore it's okay if we look evil as hell. I never noticed there's rigging and stuff up there. What the? There's rigging and stuff on the turrets itself, that's interesting. If I go to all, oh dear. Oh, look at that! I've never thought of doing this. There's like... Look at that. The rigging is like attached on the very top of the turret. And it's just... okay, it clips a little bit, but it's placed in such a way that, like, that little point there stays in the same place and it doesn't, like, stretch it. So, that's really cool. Like, I didn't know that was a thing. We've got stuff up here, very spiky. I approve of all the spikes and wedges. There's Sooty, don't mind him. What was I gonna... I also... Yeah, wow, I just realized, look at all this rigging. I don't think the original had that, but this certainly does. Deacon's Christmas. Why you need rigging directly onto the top of turrets, I don't know. But definitely you need torches on turrets for the coolness factor. Hell yeah. So, it does have walkable internals, to a little bit of a degree. This little superstructure up here is... Just a little walkway down, and you hop down here, you get this kind of jagged stuff. I've also, by sheer coincidence, like, let me show you the kind of stuff I've been building recently, just as a little on the side. Not to make this about me, but just by sheer coincidence, I've been building things that are not too dissimilar to this. I should probably, let's see here. Right, so this is my... version of it. It's like, alright, this one isn't nearly as heavily decoed as much. In fact, that's a pretty poor comparison. I will spawn in the other thing. But it's like, it's weird kind of convergent aesthetics here. So, like, Narlet, just so you know, we're on a similar page here. So, yeah. I don't know if you view that as a good thing or not, but it's a thing. Please do not collide. Alright, so this thing's a lot bigger, by the way, but it's the similar kind of, like, just putting stuff all over it. Actually, no, that looks completely different. Forget I did that. Please forget I did that. Get out of here, Avalanche. One day you will have a... One day you will be a real boy. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Alright, so... But yeah, it's like putting wooden bits all over the place to make the thing look more interesting. What is it? Greebles, I think it's called? But anyway, there's a shrine in here to Malal. As I was saying before... wait, no, this is the kitchen. Huh, I got in here the wrong way. Dang it. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I think the shrine... Here we go. There's a dude in a cave. No, wow, that's a torch in a cave. Oh my god! He took a fire prisoner. Anyway, so presumably that is Malal. So Malal is one of the minor chaos gods from the Warhammer franchise, I believe. Warhammer or Warhammer 40k? Or is it the same? See here, we've got a lectern for a big sinful holy book, and I haven't actually... I kind of stopped exploring there, so that is an issue. Wait, up here we go. And where are we? We're up here on the upper deck. Groovy. Down we go. There's the kitchen. And there's a thing here. Secret door. Aha! There's stuff here, people. Lots of stuff. Let's go in here, and we can visit the crab cannons, just in case we want to go see them. Yeah, neat! And here's another door. And here we can go look at the APS components. Damn, like when they said walkable interior, they weren't kidding. Wow, you really can walk all over the place. You could walk and you can visit all the turrets, should the fancy choose you. Like, I never do this, generally. Well, I never do this at all, really. But, yeah, wow. That's some dedication right there. Alright, let's look at the Tetris, shall we? This wasn't really meant to be an inspection of sorts, but, let's see. Is this... Nope, this is 2D Tetris. We have... Whoa, no, I didn't mean to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 2D Tetris the way the Chaos Gods meant it for it to be. Oh, hello. Yeah. Yep, straight 2D Tetris. Straight 2D. Material per firepower is 484.9, at least for that one. It's very misleading. And it looks like the same over there, just nice 2D Tetris. Yeah, that's HE by the looks of it, that's HE pellets with just one connection over there. Some people are going to be upset by that, but that's okay. Neat. Okay, me like it. Oh, no, and 2-clip APS Tetris. Yep, 2-clip APS Tetris as well. Ah, neat. And ammo barrels. Over here. Okay, so we should probably chuck this thing against something. I don't think this has much in the way of active defenses at all. Hang on. There's a way of checking that. Hold on a minute. I just like how this looks. This is definitely an aesthetic build and a fan build for, like, for Lathrix. Because goodness knows Lathrix has made some quality content over the years and continues to do so. Actually, this might date the video a little bit, but I saw on Twitter, yes, I'm still on it. Oh, this is Seawiz. Oh dear, it's Frag Seawiz. Ugh. I don't even remember if the original Malal's Will had Seawiz. It's also got Hearthstones. Is it Hearts? It's Hearthstones, not Hearthstones. Blerg. Ammo in the rear. That's an old-fashioned way of building, by the way. Ammo used to be kind of best put in the rear of the craft. Whoops, because it acted as aim point spoofing, because the AI mainframes would automatically, like, aim for ammo blocks, because they were psychic and cool like that, I suppose. They'd aim for ammo, and then they'd aim for AI mainframes, which, honestly made the game, like, very easy to cheese. You just put random ammo blocks, like, in places that were really hard to hit. And, yeah, same with mainframes, really. That's a nice touch. I like that. So, just to give you an idea, this thing was updated, was uploaded on the 29th of July, which was about a month ago, and updated on August, the 2nd of August. So, yeah, there is that. So, let's chuck you against something. How much are you? You are roughly 400k. Let's throw you against something that's also roughly 400k. Let's throw you against a brigand and see what happens. You gotta love it when the crams go like so. The brigand is actually kind of... Oh, right. The brigand is actually kind of strong, so... Whoopsie daisy. Kablooey. I think also the whole deal with the Malal's Will is that the thing... What the hell happened? Was the main gun acting as Siwa's too? Oh dear. Yeah, this is an aesthetic build more than anything else. Yeah, by the way, like, pure HE incendiary crams, not great. Wow, the brigand is really winning. Let's see here. Yep, oh dear, that's a problem. Oh, the main gun is acting as Siwas. It's aiming for these large missiles coming in. Let's follow these in. Yay! I don't even care that this thing's losing. It's just, I'm just happy it's reminded me of happier days. And it does have some armor, by the way. It's not quite as glass cannon as the old Malar's Well. Let me read from the workshop a little bit. So, whoops. It was also, right, this was also a fast build. Super fixated on completion. Yep. Whole interior, and not really a glass cannon anymore because ships of this size as a glass cannon don't work out very well. I can say with some confidence that glass cannons can work out at any size, but it does need a certain amount of cannons. I would say cram ships don't work well as glass cannons because it's too easy to counter them, and it's too easy to shoot down the shells. This thing's fun to, like, blow up even, so there is that. Aww, I can't bear to watch it. But yeah, so this is definitely an aesthetic build. Weird, because, like, you don't see, I guess, fan builds of YouTuber... Actually, you do! So this is in a similar vein to... kind of to the 2022 Ragnarok by Brenzo. Kind of, in the, like, you wanting to recreate or update. In this case, this is a recreation. In the case of the Ragnarok, it was an update, so to speak. It was an overhaul to make it, bring it up to modern standards, so to speak. But yeah, I love this thing. It's very pretty. It reminds me so much of, like, I don't know, I think Lathrok's got a lot of people into From the Depths, so this kind of thing is, like, keeping that, I guess, history of the game alive, because, yeah. This is just cool, man. This is one of those Win Wonderfuls where I'm just like, you know what, this is cool. I like it, I hope you do too. So thank you, Gnarlet, for doing this. This is great, and sorry it took me, like, over a month to get around to it. I don't have much of an excuse, really. My to-do list is long, and I failed to get to it. That's not an excuse, that is me stating the truth. So, on that merry note, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon, or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps, and there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters. Do check out my other channels. Links are in the description, and I will see you next time in From the Depths, Weird and Wonderful. Farewell.